Hello everyone, we are Kolibri Games, super excited to be here, and we're creating truly player-centric games. Remember this, I'm gonna come back to this at the end of the presentation. So I'm the guy on the right, I'm Vladimir, I'm a Unity client developer, and this is Oliver, he's here, he's the co-founder and the CTO of Kolibri Games, and he's gonna help me answer the questions at the end of the presentation. So let's start. Right now we have two games, Idle Miner Tycoon and Idle Factory Tycoon. They are both idle, incremental games. In Idle Miner Tycoon you basically dig for money, unlock more mines. In Idle Factory Tycoon you are basically managing factories, creating different products. So at the moment both games have over 70 million installs, and our flagship Idle Miner Tycoon has over 10 million monthly active users. Yeah, so this is the title. I'm going to talk about how we use LiveOps and how they evolved over time. But first I'm going to talk about our approach to making games. And everybody knows that games are a hit-driven business, and the faster you find out if the game works or not, it gives you a better possibility to lower your cost and save time and minimize the product to market time. And basically what we do, we say no to a lot of things. Basically our first game, Idle Miner Tycoon, when we released the first MVP, we didn't have no EAPs, we didn't have any ads, we didn't have cloud save, no localization. Basically it was just 2 or 3 days of gameplay in the game. And over time our game basically exploded with a lot of content. We do weekly releases, and over time we got over 120 updates in the game. And basically what we did at first, we said, hey, we need to give more content to the players, so we introduced more mines, we introduced more continents, and users were getting resources in the game, and we said, hey, they need to use these resources somehow. So we implemented upgrades, and we implemented collectibles where people could unlock some skins. Later we also said, hey, we need to make money somehow on this game, because it's becoming really popular. We introduced ads, we introduced in-app purchases in the shop, and we also introduced some items where people could spend their premium cash. Also, it's fun to play with your friends, so we introduced a way for people to connect with their friends. But yeah, like, what can you do with your friends? We introduced a multiplayer feature where people could play together and complete expeditions. And we introduce a lot of more content in the game, and this is what actually is called games as a service, where you don't just release a game and say, okay, this game is done, but you update it constantly, introduce much more content over time. And for games as a service, LiveOps is super important. And LiveOps is anything that changes the game after it goes live without actually releasing a new version of the game. For us, actually, what LiveOps offers, it offers us an opportunity to bring new features and new content to game players much faster and using much less effort. So, as you can see, we use a lot of different LiveOps strategies in our game, but today I'm going to talk about event mines, because event mines have the biggest impact on the game. So what are event mines in our game? Event mines are like a time-limited content which we use. You can see on the right there is an animation. Basically, it's a mine that people can enter and play for a few days. And after a few days, basically it ends. And this is a nice feature to reactivate the players, because they enter the game and they see, hey, there's new content in the game, I need to play it. Also, the time-limited factor, it motivates people to make purchases, so it increases the monetization of the game. And using the event mines, it allows us to bring refreshing content to the game, because each event mine that we release has a specific thematic content. For example, the mine on the right was prepared for the St. Patrick's event. So, at the bottom left, you see here, it shows how many logins the game has, and at around 3 p.m. you see a huge spike in logins. It almost doubles, And basically, at this time, we released our event mine. And also on the bottom right, you see that purchases also spike and almost double. And when we released our first event mine, we realized, hey, event mines have a lot of potential. And actually, I wanted to talk about the first event mine. So the first event mine for us went live around August 2017. And it was called Cheese Event Mine. It's actually funny because it was based on some ideas that our users requested. Users said, hey, we want to play in a cheese man, and later we actually introduced it. And our first event mine, it actually used a lot of resources. It required 4 developers and took around 2 weeks to implement. And basically both art, QA, and game designers all worked at the same time to provide this feature. So right now, everything changed. We introduced a lot of automation in the game. It requires 0 developers' effort, and it actually takes around 30 minutes to implement a new event mine in the game and test it. Basically, it's done by the art side. And also, what this allows us is for art to prepare all the resources like 1 month in advance, and we can import 2 or 3 event mines at the same time into the game. So another thing that changed over time, basically at the beginning we had event mines once per month, and the duration and the difficulty of event mine was hard-coded in the game. So if we released an event mine, we couldn't change anything. And we said, yeah, we want more customization, more control of event mines. So what we did, we moved a lot of settings for the event mine to PlayFab. Basically now everything is stored in a JSON file, which can be very simply edited by product manager or by whoever wants to edit it. And you can see here, for example, there is like announcement time. So we also tease these event mines to players. We start a timer, hey, the event mine will start in 6 hours. Please be ready, prepare yourself. So another feature that we prepared for event mine and introduced pretty early in the game are badges. So badges is something that you receive after completing an event mine, and depending how far you got, how far you progressed in the game, you can receive either a participation badge, a bronze, silver, or gold badge. And what we noticed is players actually like to share their progress a lot on social media. They were like telling their friends, hey, I got the gold badge on this event mine. So we decided to expand this concept. Later we introduced the completion time. So we actually show in the badges how fast does the player complete the event mine. And for super hardcore players, we introduced the elite badges. It actually, if you complete the event mine in a super short time, you receive this special badge, and you can show off to your friends. So, how we monetize the events? We started with a pack of offers. They were hard-coded at the start, but nice thing is they were themed the same as the event mines. For example, here you can see for Easter we prepared a pack of Easter offers. And another way we monetize the game, when the event mine finishes, but hey, like the player thinks I almost finished I almost got my gold badge, but I didn't have enough time. There is actually a possibility to buy more time, to buy plus 1 hour for the event mine, and actually achieve to complete the event mine and get the maximum badge. So the same thing as for events, we wanted more control, we wanted more customization, and what we introduced and what we call is time-limited offers. These are offers which we actually can set up and customize from PlayFab. So basically, you can see an example here. There is an offer. You can say when it starts, when it ends, and it's really useful for our product managers. For example, during Christmas, we just decided, hey, we want to start this offer 1 day before Christmas. And before, it would require us to release a new version of the game. But because we have it set up on PlayFab, we could just change the JSON file, and that's it. So as you can see in this animation, we have a lot of players in the game, and different players have different motivations. Some players are completionists, some play with their friends, and it's a good thing to separate them and provide them customizable content, and that's why we need segmentation. We also set up the segmentation from PlayFab. As you can see in the screenshot, this is how we separate payers between non-payers, and this is a very effective thing. For example, for non-payers, we can choose not to show the most expensive offers and show them like really nice offers that's really hard to pass by. And this is how we can increase the conversion from payers to non-payers, from non-payers to payers, sorry. And what's interesting, you can see a revenue graph for the last few months. And from November, starting from November, next 4 months, our revenue increased almost 40%. And like, why? This is actually the date when we started to use these custom time-limited offers. So one more important thing that we use in combination with events are push notifications, and this is actually a very important and powerful tool. We basically use push notifications to notify players. For example, when event mine is about to start and you should go back to the game. We use one signal for that, which allows us to provide this really nice rich push notifications with custom graphics, custom colors. And as you can see, here is the revenue graph for a game. And for the last 2 years, for example, this is where we first introduced the event mine. And for this moment, our revenue started to grow much faster. And what can I say? Like, our effort really paid off. So the last thing I want to say, many people say that LiveOps is the future. We actually believe that LiveOps is not the future, LiveOps is now. But in the future, LiveOps is going to be much more important. And basically, what LiveOps helps us to achieve is to have much shorter release cycle and provide much more customizable content to the players in a really short time frame. And remember what I said at the beginning, we are very player-centric, and this is one of our most fundamental values of our company, and this is what LiveOps helps us to achieve.